Today, we're going to talk about the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. This tells us that the words we speak have the power to give life or death to a situation according to whatever God's will is. So we should always be careful to speak life, because the Bible also says, "But I tell you that everyone will give an account on the day of judgment for every empty word you have spoken." Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. Matthew 12:36-37. But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. So we really have to be careful about the words that proceed out of our mouths, because God's not playing with us. James 1:26. If any man among you seems to be religious, and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is in vain. James 3:6. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell. So if the tongue is described as a fire, that means it destroys everything that's in its path. So we have to continuously be aware of the words that are coming out of our mouth, because God's going to judge us on every word. Psalms 141:3. Set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. So sometimes it's good to pray to keep a watch over your mouth, because sometimes we forget not to talk about people, not to gossip. So prayer is really the key. James 3:8. But the tongue can no man tame. It is utterly evil, full of deadly poison. Sometimes it's best to just stay quiet so that we tame our tongue and not let any corrupt thing flow out of it. And a lot of people look at this as a bad thing if you stay quiet, because people expect for you to talk all the time. But sometimes the best thing is to just stay quiet. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Isn't it amazing that when someone speaks to you in anger, you can return a soft word? This probably confuses an individual, because they have no choice but to come back with a soft word. But the more and more you do it, eventually, hopefully, they'll return a soft word. Proverbs 15:4. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach of the spirit. Wholesome meaning moral, ethical, good, communicating in a loving, kind, understandable way, causing your tongue to bring forth fruit.